with empowerment and fashion and beauty, but also a woman that we respect and admire. And
thank you.
On a personal level, I had both my daughters, Olive and Frankie. Frankie was just a baby. She was like 4 months old. And Olive was turning 2. Mm-hmm. She had her 2nd birthday. And I knew that, you know, because both of us were in different professions at a certain point, and I think we are not all one thing. I think we are many different things. And if we have the opportunity to explore one of those other avenues after being in another one that was working really well, but you want to pivot and switch gears, I knew that I wanted to take a break from acting. I felt like my kids needed me. Mm-hmm. And then I needed to be there for them. Like, I didn't want to play a character. I needed to be my kid's mom. Mm-hmm. That was the role of my life. And I went to London, and it was the last film I made for many years, actually. Actually, it was the last film I made. And one day, my daughter went to a park. And, you know, we didn't know anybody there, and she made a friend. And I was so excited that she made a friend. I was like, oh, thank God, you know, you made a friend here. This is wonderful news. It turned out to be your daughter, Harper.
I mean, I have to say that Harper's always loved playing with your girls because they're such adorable little girls, and Harper has really enjoyed getting to know your girls.
And I have never in my life met children who are as well-behaved, kind, generous, humorous, full of humanity, the most incredible kids. What's a good parenting advice? Because you have raised such kind, generous kids.
Thank you. That's very kind of you to say that. And, you know, it's the greatest compliment because I love what I do professionally, but for me, being a good mom is the most important job for me. I always say to Harper, it doesn't matter who is the cleverest girl at school. It doesn't matter who is the prettiest girl at school. What matters is who is the kindest and sweetest girl in the classroom, and that's the most important.
I got to come over to your house. Your husband, the David Beckham, he made loveys for Olive and Frankie with Harper with their names on them. And he supports your beauty line. In fact, we have a little something. Do you mind playing the clip?
I hope Victoria's behaving herself. My one beauty question to Victoria would be, do I have this on right?
Oh my God.
I mean, it doesn't stick to my beard as well as it sticks to Victoria's, but just a question.
I love that.
I've met him, and he seems like the nicest man in the world. What's he like?
You know, he's amazing. He's so supportive. We're both supportive of each other. That's why I got so emotional at the show in Paris, because I planned on coming out after the show and I wanted, you know, a great picture walking down the catwalk. And the minute I saw David and the kids and my mum and my dad and my sister, I just got so emotional. I really did, because family are everything to me, and have them there to support me is just everything. But in answer to your question, he's a really, really, really great dad. He's a fantastic husband. He works so hard, and I feel very lucky that we have each other.
Okay, so how is Harper?
She's great. She's really, really great, actually. She's just started a new school, and she's so sociable, and she loves it, and she works hard, and she's just so happy. And I think the main thing that we want from our kids, we want them to be happy, right? That's what we want. So she toddles off to school every day. She's got lovely friends.
Does she, is it true, I was reading somewhere that she comments on your previous outfits from the past. Is that true?
Oh, yeah. I mean, she saw some pictures of me when I was in the Spice Girls, and she said, Mummy, your skirts were way too short. Way too short. I know. But, yeah, she does quite often look at the costumes, you know, and the skin-tight cat suits and the mini skirts and the high heels.
Yeah, it's so funny. When the 90s fashion is so back, too, is there anything that you still love from the 90s or anything you're like, oh, that does not need to come back?
You know, I think that the 90s always influenced fashion because it really was such an incredible time for fashion. But what I'm hoping does not come back are those big Spice Girl shoes that they used to wear. You know? I mean, I didn't wear them in the 90s, the other girls did. But I'm hoping
you were
they don't
always
come back.
rocking a sexy heel.
Always rocking a heel, but the girls used to love these big, big shoes. So I'm hopeful that they don't come back.
I do think your fashion is extremely timeless.
Thank you.
I do believe that when you put on your clothes, when you wear your makeup, a woman does feel her best. And if that is your mission, I believe it is accomplished.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, it used to be about empowering young girls and boys in music. That was what girl power was. And now it's just about empowering women through both fashion and beauty. I want to make women and men, you know, feel like the best version of themselves. That's my goal.
I feel like you were so ahead of your time also because your fashion is not overly girly. There was something that actually made a woman feel very powerful, and a lot of your silhouettes have been extremely neutral. You're not like lacy, frilly, like you had a crystal ball of how to appeal to everyone. And I'm in awe of you. I'm so excited to have this conversation, for you to honor us by coming on the show. And what means most to you, if the mission is accomplished of you empowering people and entertaining us and being an icon and a beacon of so many wonderful things throughout your career, if mom is the most important, that is the mission accomplished of all, because boy, are your kids unbelievable.
Thank you so much. You too.
Thank you. And it is my number one, too. All else is so second. Victoria Beckham, thank you for coming here today. It is such a blessing to talk to you. And I'm so glad our little girls found each other at a time when our family really needed connection.
Well, thank you so much. We've got to get them together again.
I was going to say,
got to do that again.
Please, I would love
We've got to.
more.
We have to.
Victoria Beckham Beauty Line is available online at victoriabeckhambeauty.com. We'll be right back.